Hello, my name is Luke. Welcome to part 14 of my never-ending Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls Online. I am now live. And I have already chosen my weapon and skills for this video. Okay, now I am going to travel to Davon's Watch, and I most likely expect to get a quest starter from the main quest shortly after, because that has been the trend of late. Notes. And I have done the main quest all the way through Shadow of Syncrator completed. I'm gonna travel to Davon's Watchway Shrine, and I should expect to get another quest starter right after that. I should, but we'll see. If I don't, I'll figure something else to do for this video.
The companions assemble once more. Travel to the harborage. It is time for our final preparations.
Go to the harborage. Journal. We are doing the Council of the Five Companions, so I'll put that in my quest log notes. Or quest 10. Council of the Five Companions. Now, back to the harborage. First of all, make sure the right quest is marked. That would help. Don't do that. What's wrong with you? Last episode, I finally figured out how to do that. My ultimate ability. It took me a while. Sort of thanks to a viewer. I thought I was doing something that was my ultimate ability, but I was doing it, and I'm like, that's not my ultimate ability. And it turns out, that's my ultimate ability. And it just disappeared. That's interesting. Yeah, this is pretty overpowered because it's a constant, like, you know, constant spray of lightning from my staff. Okay, just go around it. Now you take the path of most resistance. What's wrong with you?
Welcome back, Vestige. News of Mannimarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing light of the coming dawn.
Why have you summoned me, Varen?
As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molag Bal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever.
I think they have returned, the Worm Cult. Maybe not in this year in the lore of the Elder Scrolls Online. Maybe not Mannimarco himself, but the Worm Cult has. But I haven't gotten to that content yet. I mean, assume that the content stays forever, right? It's not like Destiny, right? All I know is about Destiny is they take content away, they vault it, like they just take it away. That's why I'm never gonna play Destiny. Everything I try to look up about Destiny indicates that that's what happens, and I'm not for that at all. I'll never play Destiny. But Molag Bal is still a threat, and I haven't found my soul.
That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do.
But can we be sure that Mannimarco is truly gone?
In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molag Bal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what I see, if you wish it.
Show me these visions.
Behold the fate of the King of Worms.
Please, no more! It was a misunderstanding, Great One! Let me serve you! Let me prove my loyalty! No more, I beg of you!
Mannimarco's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example. All who follow him will know you cannot hope to betray the greatest of betrayers. I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Sai Sahan will speak with you first.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny is a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining.
What is this link?
It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are a great warrior and a trusted friend. And we would like to extend you an offer.
What offer?
When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner.
Go on.
The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King Mannimarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong, but destiny requires a 5th.
What are you suggesting?
We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic. But please, humor an old soldier.
I am honored to join you as the last member of the 5 companions.
My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Sai Sahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day. By the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorkhan, may our blade of fellowship be forged anew, May the Vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes.
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go.
Before I continue, I will just say that I had planned to do at least 5 videos of this Let's Play a week, but this week I've already gone well beyond 5. I'm almost nearing 10. Now, if I keep this up, I mean, I would say go do 10 a week, and when I'm not doing that, do other games I want to play. I can really ramp up my recording pretty fast and get some Let's Plays finished. This one's never going to be finished. This is my never-ending Let's Play. I also want to have my Skyrim Let's Play I want to get back to, and I have that Oblivion Let's Play on the back burner. Neverwinter, Starfield, and Elden Ring pisses me off sometimes. Final Fantasy, I'm like almost done with, and that's basically the state of my channel right now. And I am inside. I got the heat on, but it's May, but still cold. The nights still get cold here in Michigan. Sometimes it's like 40 degrees outside, in the 40s. Still cold. Why is it still so cold in May? I do not know. I hate cold weather, especially when it's cold when it's not supposed to be. That's really all I have to say about that.
It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. We must be pretty damn shiny by now.
He was a wise man, your father.
I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk as friends.
We may not get another chance. What did you want to talk about?
Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal.
There's a whole world out there to explore. I want to see what's out there.
Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, the farther you go, the harder it is to return. But when you do, if you do, you get to see the place you came from with new eyes.
What about you?
You're a heart. Oh, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that.
What else is on your mind? What?
One last thing. You like mead?
Sure.
I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever.
I really do.
May his privates be infected with brown rot fever. May our course be true and our hearts be brave, as we march into Cold Harbor to spit on his grave.
I'll drink to that.
Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention.
I wonder if a guy with no soul can enjoy the taste of mead. It's an interesting thought I just had. Tharn is my least favorite of the characters in this group.
Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service.
That's not why I did it.
The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller.
Is that your way of thanking me?
I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal remains a threat, and Tamriel is still in grave danger.
What did you have in mind?
First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them.
What then?
Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul.
Is it even possible to defeat Molag Bal?
I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings.
Go on.
With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition works to your benefit.
How?
The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you.
Won't that just cause another soul burst?
Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Coldharbour, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. But there is a price.
There always is.
Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual.
Someone has to die?
More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning.
No. That price is too high.
Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived. And I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
No, you won't.
No. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again.
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words for you.
Well, Lyris is willing. Sai-Sahan is willing. But it was Varen Aquilarius who really started this whole thing, and it's his redemption to end it.
It appears we have come full circle, Vestige.
Does one of you truly have to die?
That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice.
But first, the plane meld must be stopped.
As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Cold Harbor. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to oblivion draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all.
I'll find a way.
When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies. The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
Complete quest. Council of the 5 Companions. Completed. Okay. Now let me go into my inventory. And look at this. No, nothing. So now it, oh, don't do that. What's wrong with you? Okay. There's no soul gem. That's sad. There's always a soul gem there. My inventory is getting closer to being full. And travel to Devon's Watch. See if I get recalled to the harborage right away.
Ah, good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would.
This is just across Tamriel. Vanus Galarian.
Greetings. I am Vanus Galarian, head of the Mages Guild. I have need of your assistance.
My assistance?
Yes. It's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to meet with Thrush, leader of the Hidden Armigers. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Mournhold. Even Yoren's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
I'll see you there. Okay. So, I have a new quest that I need to write down in my personal quest log on my phone. Quest 11. Messages across Tamriel. Speaking of Tamriel, Elder Scrolls 6 has taken so long to develop that if it's not Hammerfell or Iliac or whatever it's rumored to be called, then the only acceptable answer to me is going to be Elder Scrolls 6 Tamriel. But if they go that big, I'm afraid they'll go with the procedural generated Starfield route, and I really don't want that. It's about time we got some actual Elder Scrolls 6 news, but I also don't want them to like shut the servers down for ESO, even though I don't think the main Bethesda is responsible for this game. I think it's like ZeniMax, I don't know, online, right? I mean, I think they are ramping up the content more than ever right now in ESO with the black market and seasons and all that, so Elder Scrolls Online isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And that's good because I have a lot of content to catch up on. Let's get with the messages across Tamriel, which I'm not sure I'm supposed to do because, yeah, since I'm still not very far in the main faction stuff for the Ebonheart Pact. But, you know, no big deal. Continuity, I know, probably is not Elder Scrolls Online's strong suit. Continuity with, you know, so many quests to do, but that's no big deal. Yes, you can absolutely play through the other faction storylines after your initial faction story and the main quest in ESO. That means you'd have continuity issues and a character with literally without a soul. He joins every faction. You know what I mean? I'm a completionist, so I do every quest. But some people will only do quests related to their faction, and I completely understand that. But as a completionist, I do everything. Because this is my never-ending Let's Play, but I want to be as long as possible, this Let's Play. And hopefully there's no recording issues along the way, and no lives cutting out before I'm done with them. If there are, I'll have to figure out how to edit videos, to edit different videos together. Which I can, at some point, figure out. You're going the wrong way.
I can fit you. We even have a spare hammock.
I'd like to travel within the Ebonheart Pact.
Let's go.
Deshaun, when you're ready. Why did you do that? I don't know. It makes maybe we don't even need an Elder Scrolls 6 Tamriel, because we have Elder Scrolls Online, which basically is that. But we're talking about we wouldn't be if we do that. We wouldn't be talking about an MMO. we were talking about a full-scale, single-player Elder Scrolls 6 Tamriel, which I don't think is actually going to happen. But given how long it's taken to make the game, I would have to hope that it maybe is, and that it would actually be awesome. I wonder if that's an AI painting. Like in Crimson Desert. Which, I think they admit there's some AI elements in the game. And then they get... It's funny how a game developer doesn't get caught having AI elements in their game. They admit it, and they get in trouble for admitting something. Having the guts to admit, you know, we have AI paintings in our game. Wouldn't it be worse if they had kept it to themselves? Just saying. Or Claire Obscure saying
the hero
use
of the pact,
AI in certain things. Admitting it. I believe... I don't know exactly how to say this. Admitting it makes them, like, more noble, not less. That they admit, hey, we used AI for a little thing here, like, and then they get awards taken away from some random other awards, right? Not the Game Awards, but a different, you know, I don't know. So what? Should they keep it to themselves, and then people find out? Yeah, I don't know. Enough about that. I don't believe we've met.
I'm the leader of the Hidden Armigers. If you've heard of us, we haven't been doing our jobs. The Armigers do the Pact's dirty work. Sometimes that involves agents from the Morag Tong and other secret organizations, like Naryu here.
Why would you need an assassin?
She owes me a favor. It's a long series of stories we don't have time for. She saved my brother. I saved her life. We're back and forth. That's it for story time. You're here about Varna's Galarian?
Yes, I am.
That crazy Ultimate wants to organize a secret meeting of the Alliance leaders in neutral territory. He'll be here any minute, so I'll let him give you the details. But don't worry, the Armigers will do our part.
What's your part? Damn it. I don't know. There's lag right now. There's lag. I'm trying to press dialogue and it's not...
calling in that favor.
You mean you called me here without knowing if you needed me, Thrush? Ugh. What's the favor?
I need you to contact the other spy networks. The Eyes of the Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion and the Ring of Daggers in the Daggerfall Covenant.
Contact. You do me with the tips
I missed out on dialogue because of that, because I'm pressing the dialogue and it's not activating, and I press buttons too fast trying to get it to do something.
Apologies for my
Waste
lateness.
of a favor, Thrush. Should have
I don't
asked for
like
something
missing out on
Lucky's
dialogue.
We're even after this, you know.
I know, but this is important. Thanks, Nari.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Cold Harbor. But this places us in a delicate political position.
What's the problem?
Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides.
Is the situation really that dire? Then again...
The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three leaders together, maybe cut a deal.
What do you need from me?
You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation. they may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat.
I've never thought of myself as a diplomat. And I don't like to argue or get angry, so I guess so. You want, well, I don't know, in the Congress and all those House of Representatives, and I don't like politics, and all those people, I'm sure they get angry at each other a lot. So I don't know. I don't concern myself with that. I just live my life. All I need is a job. You want me to speak with the Alliance leaders?
I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Stirk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Stirk.
I'll do my best.
That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things easier.
Okay. Elden Root. Solo entrance.
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend.
She didn't say
Sorry
anything.
These guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk. Vanus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies.
My only sworn enemy is Molag Bal, Your Majesty.
Well spoken, and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. Your exploits are legendary.
You've heard of me.
A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates travel far and wide.
I'm humbled, Your Majesty.
Humility is a noble thing, but you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history's pawn, and history is a cruel and unfeeling master. But enough philosophy. What did you wish to speak with me about?
I've come to propose a meeting on the island of Stirk to discuss an assault on Cold Harbor.
And you need all three of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting? A bold suggestion. I like it. Very well. I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will attend. That much I promise.
Thank you.
That went well, I think. Shall we move on?
Where to next?
To Wayrest. Expect a certain level of formality. The court of High King Emmerich is often filled with scandalmongers and subversives. Therefore, protocol is the order of the day. Shall we?
Lead on.
Tell the lovely daughter of Nard that she is very welcome to disguise herself and show off.
Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason.
We've known each other for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Skald King Yoren's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
The Skald King sends his personal champion into his enemy's stronghold? Either he has a lot of faith in you, or he's trying to get you killed. I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak. Dibella's legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing of your exploits. I must confess, I had hoped to meet you one day. We sharpen our blades on the same whetstone, if you take my meaning.
It's an honor, Your Majesty.
Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? Or perhaps you're here to surrender on behalf of your people. If that's the case, I accept.
I've come to talk about Molag Bal.
That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." I'm glad you didn't say that. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite Daedric prince, then? What of him?
Yeah, this guy has a sense of humor. Morbid sense of humor. Dark sense of humor. But a sense of humor. Molag Bal's influence grows. It's time we took the fight to his realm.
Ha! I'm sorry. I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you wanted to battle a Daedric prince. That would be especially funny if you wanted my help. So, what was it you really meant to say?
I propose all the alliances meet on the island of Sturk to discuss an assault on Cold Harbor.
That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books. All right. If Irene and Yoren agree to attend, I'll be there. If this is an assassination attempt, though, I'm taking you with me.
Understood, Your Majesty.
Give my best to Thrush. Tell him I hope.
I didn't think it possible. Well done! We must return and begin the preparations.
Let's go.
We have much to do. Come.
Oh, I love to mingle, Your Majesty. I'm gonna mingle their heads right off their necks one of these days.
All three leaders have agreed to join us on Sturk. Now comes the tricky part.
That wasn't the tricky part, huh?
Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and, well, you'll see soon enough.
Indeed.
Please, the Alliance leaders are waiting.
Completed messages across Tamriel. And now, what time is it on the video? 43 minutes. It is time for the next quest.
Everything's been prepared. Are you ready to travel to the summit?
I am.
Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Sturk. May Auriel's hand guide us all.
Open the portal.
The word has been given.
The light.
A moment, please.
What? Wait for the portal.
I'll wait for you on the other side.
Main
Our
quest.
representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of
The main
security.
quest for my
He assures
quest
us that all
log.
is well there, but
Main quest number 12. The right. Of 3 crowns. And we must go to Stirk for the historic meeting. Why is this quest not marked? It's annoying. Mark the quest. Don't do that. Again, you did that.
Welcome to the island of Stirk.
I don't want to be doing that.
Representatives from all three alliances
especially
are
during
gathering
the
at the
meeting.
meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the alliance leaders arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
I'll do my best, but I'm mostly a warrior, not a diplomat.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Cold Harbor invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on. 2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Third, what do you want?
Stirk.
Look! It's Lady Laurent!
So this island of Stirk. This is where the historic meeting takes place.
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do
Stibbins.
hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Oh, that's Stibbins.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
Misread it. I need to check something. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. You did it again.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day. The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Listen to
High
the alliance
King Emmerich
leader.
of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial city.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
This is going
Since
well.
when do you care about you people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my
Is
lord.
that Peter Stormare?
Bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
There he goes.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my Lion Guard.
Okay. What do you have to say about this? I told you I'm not a diplomat.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all three leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Okay.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Is the Fighters Guild any different?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would the Fighters Guild be willing to invade Cold Harbor?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
I understand. So I will go talk to all of them individually.
What about the war in Cyrodiil?
Damn it!
If I commit troops to this invasion, the pact will be vastly
Slow ass game. What if we send the guilds to Cold Harbor?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
Both guilds have experience fighting Daedra, you know. They may be our best chance.
You make some sense after all. I will support this foolish plan if you can convince the other leaders.
I think that is Peter Stormare, but I'm not. Of course I am. That's him. Pretty sure. Prison Break. John Abruzzi. Yeah, John Abruzzi, John Abruzzi. Or... yeah, other characters. The Ultimary Dominion.
Yoren is being stubborn out of spite. He's your king. Can't you reason with him?
There is an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
We could send the guilds into Cold Harbor.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against.
I don't see any other options.
Nor do I, but I'll agree to nothing until I've conferred with my advisors. Now go annoy the others. I've had enough for one day.
Fine.
Your Skald king has all the patience of a bull at mating season. This is a negotiating table, not a battlefield. Can't you talk some sense into that thick head of his?
I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
I suggest that we send the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild into Cold Harbor. And if we could even get the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, that would make it even better.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Bal's followers are legion.
Well, with the Thieves, we can have, like, sneaks, and the Dark Brotherhood, we have their expert assassins. But of course, they're not involved in this. You may be right, but we need to do something.
I'm not convinced, but let me think on it. Something must be done. On that we agree.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering the idea, but they're not convinced, I'm afraid.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
None of them trust one another.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
A storm? Vanis, what's wrong?
I have an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian, what's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. And how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Close the rifts. I'm gonna use this lightning. That is not gonna do anything. Yeah, no. I think I have to change my weapon. Okay. Fight this bitter wind. Gold. Close the rift. We got a stable rift. 1 of 3 closed. Now I can... Maybe it's not doing any damage. Because of the... So then I need to change my skills. Sign. Sign. I like the bow combat, especially with how I like this bow. he's healing me, so I don't have to worry really. God, yeah. Search. Everything is lagging. Close. Next script. Like I'm clicking on things and it's not responding. See, I've skipped over dialogues because of that in this video. Ow. Much damage. That doesn't really do much damage. Just keep on going. Maybe heal up. There. So I can sell that to a merchant. I'll close this here.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
Then we must act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Cold Harbor?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps this attack will convince the leaders to finally cooperate with each other.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice.
Indeed.
Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Stendarr, protect us all. We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is this everyone?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected.
Let's do this.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
portal to Cold Harbor. I wonder if I'll end up in a place I've already been. I don't know. That's Cold Harbor. Whoa. I remember when I reached Cadwell, I thought you left with us. What are you doing here?
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where is everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molong Ball's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
What's across the bridge?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City. Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Right. I'll head to this Hollow City.
Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
Where am I, exactly?
Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
Tell me about yourself, Cadwell.
I have the oddest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Cold Harbor, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenseless, shepherd to the soul-shriven.
What are you talking about?
Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nirn? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? You really should pay more attention.
I should. You mentioned a bridge?
Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city. Rather a drab, empty place at present, but a little paint, a potted plant or two. And honestly, it's not as if you've got a lot of choices right now, so off you go.
Are you insane?
Sane? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Okay, so that's a portal to Mournhold, so I don't have to stay here. And I believe I've asked him all those questions before. And he is not insane. He is quite sane. He knows much. It's just he has too many things in his mind, that's all. Sometimes things get lost. Like Sherlock Holmes in the Benedict Cumberbatch version. Like there's... sometimes he has to delete something. Yeah, just like... So this is actually not... doesn't say it's part of the main quest. So I have to create an entirely new addition to my quest log. The Cold Harbor quest log. Cold Harbor Zone. The Hollow City. But it is way too soon to be doing this zone. Anyway, let's see. Before I end the video, I am going to see just how I do against some enemies. Well, we of course have one of these, which we have faced before. What was that? Howl's City discovered. Okay. So this is Cold Harbor. Up until now, you've only gotten scripted parts, areas that are entirely very scripted of Cold Harbor. But now, you have a whole zone to explore. But I'm not even sure I should be exploring this yet. So for... oh, respawn. I can scry that. But I've never scried anything before yet.
Hello, what's this?
Lost your memory?
Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
Oh, I'm dead, you know. Your character, Vestige, he's dead. His soul is gone, right? Back to Deshawn. And back to Davon's Watch, Way Shrine. I think the days of me getting called to the Harborage might be over for now. It's funny how none of those characters were involved in that. You know, Varen, Lyris, Tharn, Saisahan, none of them. Which is weird after they've been so prominent in the last couple of videos. And you're not gonna hear from them again, right? So, it's time for some pack tracking. I don't know if I want to do that zone before I do all the other zones in my faction. That is gonna be it. For now. Of the Elder Scrolls Online, and I will see you next time.